Today I'm going to talk to you about a new section on my website called Motivation Station. Yeah. So this is actually the free calendar which you can get there. I'll leave a link below so you can find it. And what you can do with this calendar is, I've done a little example, this isn't true because I haven't actually done any writing this month, is you write down what goals you want to achieve during the month. So for this one, it's just mainly around writing and getting a word count down. And then you just obviously put in your key in the dates, and it shows you, it tracks your progress. And honestly, I cannot tell you how useful this is. I used it when I did NaNoWriMo. It's a method that a lot of authors use, and it helped me so much. I honestly didn't think I could write 50,000 words in a month, and I did. And actually it's quite strange how just giving yourself a sticker, because I use stickers, and you can use stickers with this as well, how just giving yourself a little star sticker makes you feel good about yourself, and you think, oh yeah, I've achieved something today. And if I wrote 5,000 words, I got a unicorn sticker, and that's basically the best thing ever. Also on the Motivation Station section, I give a lot of tips, things that have helped me, because I used to be one of those writers who could only write when they were inspired, and that's not the case anymore. So I used to write sort of 20,000 words in a week and then write no words for about 4 months. And then suddenly last year I became a writer who could write whenever they wanted to. So if I sat down and I set myself a target, I could achieve that target. And so what these tips give you is tools to help you do that as well. Because actually I find that writing more frequently, I get more done. So I'm writing more books because I'm writing more often, even though my word count is not necessarily as huge as it would be when I write in those creative moments. Obviously, if I am feeling creative, I still, utilise those moments and write loads, but it means I'm ticking along a lot more. So some of the tips are things like writing at the same time of day, write smaller amounts so it's more manageable, time yourself, just say I'm going to write for an hour and that's it for a day, so it feels like a more achievable portion of your day. Okay, so I've got a list here. So other things you can do is go on Twitter and be like, guys, who wants to do a writing sprint, 30 minutes? And loads of people are like, yeah, me. And so you can all do a writing sprint together, and by doing it with other people, it helps motivate you a bit more. Don't allow distractions around you. So create in your home or wherever you prefer to write a writing zone. So I personally don't have one because I kind of like to write on the sofa, which is bad. It's really bad for my back. But have a little desk in your bedroom, or always sit at the same table in a coffee shop and put on the music that in your headphones in, if that helps you, or have complete silence if that helps you, or be around loads of people talking if that helps you. Just find what works for you and keep doing that. Okay, what else have we got here? Reward yourself for reaching targets. Well, that's kind of why the calendar works, but also, give yourself a chocolate biscuit for writing 10,000 words, because I feel like you deserve it. If you're bored by your writing, I would say stop what you're doing, because boredom generally means that you're not enjoying what you're writing, and if you're not enjoying what you're writing, your readers aren't going to enjoy what you're writing. So bear that in mind. If you get stuck, I always think get away from your computer. You can actually push yourself through it, and I have been able to do that, particularly when I was doing NaNoWriMo. But I would say if you have the luxury of a bit more time, get away. Go outside for a walk, bake a cake, do something that's a hobby for you that relaxes you. And it's actually better if it's actually something which requires action rather than watching TV, because it helps your mind sort of calm down a bit, and it frees up your thinking, and then suddenly you'll be like, oh, I know what I need to do. Let your characters take over. So this is something I do, but that's probably more because of the way I write, so this isn't going to be useful to everybody. I write very character driven, stories. So for me, if I'm stuck, I let the characters have a conversation to try and work out how to get out of a situation. So for me that works, and it's a really good tool, but it's not going to work for everybody. And also take a break, rest, don't overdo it, don't overstress yourself, because that's always going to affect your writing. So just relax, don't put so much pressure on yourself, because I think writers are particularly bad at this, is that we do stress ourselves out a lot and we expect too much of ourselves. So try and exercise a little bit of self-care. So I hope this stuff is useful to you. Doing these things has helped me enormously. So, give whatever feels right to you a try. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below.